Hey, did you find Dr. Delaney at the party?
Yeah, but so did Lee.
Oh no, what happened?
Lee corrupted him and made him kill himself.
You have no idea.
That's horrible. We have to stop this guy.
We will. Before Delaney died, he gave Lee a name. Morgan Michaels.
Morgan Michaels. Who is he?
Not sure, but I bet he works on the Devil's Breath project. Have you learned anything from that Devil's Breath file?
Yeah, get this. A few years ago, Osborn came to Fisk and asked him to build a lab, but to keep it hidden from regulators.
Secret lab? For Devil's Breath?
If it's as dangerous as we think it is, I can see why.
Where's the lab?
That's not in the file. Osborn made Fisk destroy all records of it. All I have are invoices from Osborn's personal account to Fisk Construction. Knowing Fisk, he kept the invoices around for blackmail material on the mayor.
Everything leads back to Norman Osborn. Guess it's time to pay him a visit.
I doubt he's gonna tell you anything.
Wasn't planning to ask.
Just got a tip on a bomb threat. Local officers, please converge on Civic Center.
A group of terrorists assassinate American citizens in a bomb attack. How is it possible that instead of being wiped out of existence, these masked criminals are still at large and still striking at innocent people like Oscorp CFO Charles Standish in their own homes? How? You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, my cousin's a corrections officer. He says the demons they've arrested aren't talking. They clam up, won't even speak to their lawyers.
This underscores a concern I've had about these demons. They're not regular criminals. They might not even be ordinary terrorists, although they certainly commit terrorist acts.
No one. I gotta...
Yuri, this construction site's about as legit as the watches they sell in Times Square.
I don't have evidence for a warrant. You go in, you're on your own.
What else is new?
There he is! Open fire! Spiderman's here! Watch your back! Hey, cover my six. Sammy,
Nap time.
got eyes on Spider-Man! Visit west! Look out! Down already! Spider-Man! Make him dead! Bring it wet! Crack him! No, not me. Down already!
You guys are late. Don't worry, I got plenty of face kicks left.
me!
Really? More guys? I don't have this many friends!
Spider-Man, I checked records and that site's been getting deliveries from cartel front companies.
They're moving drugs, huh? Not for long.
Get down! Get down! He got him! Flank him!
Oh, great, more of them! Guys, Fisk isn't here! You could have just bailed!
I can't punch him if he's in the air! Gross! It's sticky! I'll teach you some respect! We'll have our ass if we don't take him down! Knock him down! Don't you dare hit me with that! Friggin' wet!
Reinforcements again? This is only acceptable if you're all showing up in clown cars!
Come on! Fisk will have our ass if we don't take him down! I'm wet! Chew on this! That is gone! Get down here and fight like a man! This'll wrap things up! day. Get back! Get weaker. Hope you got insurance.
Yuri, I got a bunch of incapacitated criminals and designer narcotics all wrapped up and waiting for you.
Great, I'll just consider this an anonymous tip.
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spiderman by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental. But you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
Spider-Man!
Balance are our goals, not bloodshed. When threatened, even the beast.
Really wish these guys weren't so hostage happy.
Here's Spiderman. Get a shot.
Get my gun.
Ground teams, need a status update from Lenox Hill.
Demons are firing on TCP Bravo. Need backup.
Heads up.
Yuri, I found a Fisk construction site. Lots of busy worker bees up to no good.
Try to make some noise. If someone calls in a disturbance, I can send cars.
Noisy? I can do noisy.
Times like this are when you find out who your friends are. And who your enemies are.
Boss has a long memory for that kind of stuff.
How long you been with anyone else here?
There you are! This is trap! I'll teach you! Got something for you. I'm in an ass-kicking... Come on! Fisk will have our ass if we don't take him down! Duck and cover!
I got a funny feeling. Let's get some of the boys up here.
Hey, get her off! Rock you! I'll enjoy this! Everyone down! We got Davey! Come on, bring him down already!
Backup? For a guy in jail, Fisk's men are awfully loyal.
Time to end this!
You won't do that twice.
Hey, new arrivals! Did I mention this is a rent party? Chip in. No, for real, I need rent money.
Spider-Man, I just checked. There's been a rash of counterfeit bills in that neighborhood.
Counterfeiting. That's a dying art. I'll do my part to make it extinct. Bad haircuts, excessive cologne. Yep, more fish goons.
Get out of the way! Spread out!
Billy said to take the day off. Scout's honor!
Everyone down! Good appliance, Spider! He's got a sci-fi. Come on, bring him down already! Hope you got insurance. Everyone down!
Everything's quiet here now, Captain.
Great. That's one more revenue stream Wilson Fisk can't use to pay his lawyers.
Folks, you've no doubt heard about the riot at Empire State University. But this is not your usual toxic mix of underage drinking, entitled millennials, and hormones run rampant. Authorities are keeping a tight lid on the situation, but my sources tell me the demons drug the students, turning them into deadly rage machines. What has become of our fair city, ladies and gentlemen, when we have to fear our own children, our neighbors, our husbands and wives? Be vigilant, be on guard, and keep a close eye on that barista with the man bun making your skinny latte, or you could be next!
Avenue exit. City services is en route.
Nice to know you'd risk your life for a hot stone massage.
Should have brought us.
Yuri, I'm looking at a Fisk site where there's a lot of people, but not much work getting done.
That you can see. They're keeping it under wraps.
I'll turn over some rocks.
It's gonna be tight while the boss is inside. We gotta earn on our own.
That's what we're doing, ain't it?
Don't get me wrong. We still got resources, but we gotta play it carefully.
To me, this is where we show what we can do. What management can do.
Smart man. And when the boss gets out, and he will get out. You guys should get good.
Guys, stand up.
Literally didn't see that coming.
That's me, the boss is handling it right. Let the other players hit each other. They come back strong. Hammerhead and Silvermane and Tombstone and all the other yahoos within the herd.
Like that time the boss had to leave the country.
Exactly. He beat the charges, came back, and nobody crossed him.
I think people were glad he was back. He kept things from getting too out of control.
Absence makes the heart more fun. I see it! Web! On! Tommy! I swear I'll blow him away for this. Have our ass if we don't take him down! Today, you die! I'll teach you some respect! Dig in! You gotta stop him! Don't let him get you airborne! You got this!
Latecomers! That's a lot of tardy slips I'm gonna have to write!
Keep him on the ground! Eat that!
Backup's here! Why don't I have backup? Alright! Nobody likes me!
Spider-Man, my sources say they're running exotic weapons out of that location. Explosives, rocket launchers.
Fisk does manage to get stuff you don't see outside the military.
That needs to stay off the streets, by any means necessary.
You're done now! Don't you dare hit me with that!
Reinforcement! You know there's different types of reinforcing. You could just say great job a lot.
Fisk will have our ass if we don't take him down. Your baby boys won't help you.
asked for this. I'll get it for you. Bring him down already.
More of them! It's kind of touching how badly you guys want to join your boss in jail!
You don't mess with the Kingpin and live. We can't let him beat us.
Don't let it get behind you! Made a big mistake. Enough with these toys already. Hope you got insurance.
Got Big Willie's guys and his weapons all wrapped up like Christmas morning.
Well, you've got a red suit, so you're close enough to Santa Claus for me. Thanks.
There's a pigeon. Oh, come back, little birdie. This pigeon knows the city better than I do.
Folks, I have received unsettling reports of Spider-Man in our public parks, where children play, apparently stalking pigeons. Yes, Wild pigeons, you may wonder if he's gone insane. A perfectly valid question. But have you heard of the Goliath bird-eating spider? I'll spare you the gory details, but it's a spider big enough to devour birds. Now, Spider-Man sticks to walls like a spider. He jumps like a spider. What else does he do like a spider?
Douglas, this is Sable Control. Boss wants an update on your status.
Outpost is under siege by demons.
Better step in before they rack up a body count. Hey, rooftops are for barbecues, not firefights.
军点是小的，这就像是大。大来！
Okay, I think I'm gone. I know I did your job for you, but no need to pay me. Action is my reward.
Get a team over there. I want those demons questioned.
Route 10-4, then moving incident traffic to line.
All units, we've got an assault in progress. Requesting officers on scene in Bloomingdale.
Seriously, I want one.
Should have quit yesterday. You work for Osborn. That's enough.
I can't let him hurt that victim anymore.
You want some food, Spider-Man?
Try hitting me. Spoiler, I hit back. Live by the beatdown, die by the beatdown.
Thank you. They were gonna kill me.
Once we're on scene and have the lead.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning... Yuri, this place is full of Fisk guys with suspicious bulges. Guns. I'm talking about guns, obviously.
I can't order a raid over bulges.
Just a hunch, but there might be a public disturbance pretty soon.
We'll take you alive or dead. This doesn't care. Why won't you die? Back away from him! Eat this! Shut your mouth! Everyone down! Bring them down already! Look out!
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone!
Keep them on the ground, or we don't stand a chance.
You cross Mr. Fisk, you die.
Everyone's underestimating us. Cops, Spider-Man, the Maja.
And they're gonna pay the price.
Let's see what that was.
Dreams.
What the hell? Spider-Man can't now what? The hell?
send some guys. All of a sudden, ain't nobody here.
Hey, Spider-Man! You know what to do. Everyone down! Not me! Keep it up! You're not bulletproof! Stay away from his gadget!
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
I'll shut your mouth permanent!
Hurt! Let's finish him off!
Crap, get it off!
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Back him down!
Spider-Man. Every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Not a chance in hell, buddy.
Weaker!
Get rid of this mess.
Everyone's underestimating us. Cops, Spider-Man, the Maja.
And they're gonna pay the price.
He's webbing me!
Ignite.
I swear I'll blow him away. Hey! Heads up! I see him! Hey! Man down. Keep your eyes on the fire! Cover me! It's on now. Oh no. Must have been the spider.
Got a funny feeling. Let's get some of the boys up here.
You really messed up coming here.
Spider-Man! Okay, we were ready for this. I'll shut your mouth permanently. We got Navy!
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
He can't take us all!
Duck and cover!
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Ballerina! Get down here!
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
Got a drone!
Regret that.
Eat that! I'll enjoy this!
Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
Open wide! Get this stuff off of me!
Mr. Fisk sends his regards. Everyone's underestimating us. Cops, Spider-Man.
Snoring now.
Hey, there's webs over here. Got it.
Eat this!
Back away from him!
Spider-Man. Teach him some... You're gonna have a bad day.
You asked for this.
You're gonna have a bad day.
More guys? Okay, form an orderly line. I promise I'll arrest everyone.
This is my boss.
Hope you got
Progress. Keep it up. He webbed me.
Take cover. Spread out.
This is gonna hurt.
Look out.
It's sad that when I see a mob rushing toward me, I assume they want to kill me. But they always do.
Spider-Man, every worker assigned to that site reported winning big in Atlantic City recently.
Quick and dirty way to launder money. Could be where Fisk keeps his cash these days.
We shut it down, we'll really put the squeeze on him. I'm working on a warrant.
Way ahead of you.
What is that?
Reinforcements! Great! I was getting kind of sick of these other guys.
Back him down!
It's the end.
More of them! Find someone who cares about you like Willie's guys care about getting kicked in the face, and you'll be golden!
Look out! Go! Got a present for you!
Back.
Look out! Finish him off!
people won't have any problems here now.
And Wilson Fisk's problems just keep adding up. Nice going.
How many more Fisk construction sites are there?
None. He had every one of them working overtime to bring in money.
Well, now he's gonna have a tough time keeping his operation running, which is bad for Fisk and good for New York.
I trust you've enjoyed yourself.
Willie, funny story. I was just at one of your buildings, and you'll be shocked to hear that there were shenanigans of the criminal variety. TLDR, Fisk construction is closed.
I have other sources of revenue, but you've inconvenienced me, and there will be consequences. My memory's long. My reach is longer.
I should make all the guys who've sworn to kill me fight it out for the privilege.
And that's that. Every crime tower in the city's now repaired.
Pretty good work, right?
Pretty good, yeah.
Good enough that maybe you'd let a certain someone celebrate with us?
Fine, but make it quick.
The odds were long, the danger close. But between Spider Cop's reckless intuition and the Chief's determined planning, they got the job done.
Aw, that's kind of sweet.
A pairing of opposites. Like peanut butter and chocolate, or breakfast for dinner. The two work together.
And we're done. Talk to you later, Spider Cop.
She's coming around, right? Yeah. Definitely.
So, numerous witnesses saw Spider-Man swinging through Times Square like the glory hound he is, firing webs at electronic billboards and causing them to reboot. Granted, those billboards are an eyesore. In my day, sign painting was an art. But the more pressing question is, what was he up to? I have a theory. He is infecting these billboards with a virus so that they will subliminally hypnotize pedestrians. Hypnotize them into what? Into liking Spider-Man! And he's been doing it for years! This is the only plausible explanation for how many fans this menace seems to have!
Officers, be advised. A mugging was just reported. Any officers in Riverside, proceed to the scene.
Who wants a picture?
Spider-Man!
Every two-bit mugger thinks he's the next Wilson Fisk. Well, we are going to jail, so...
Over here. Turn this way.
Felicia's close to her goal. I've got to put an end to this, and fast. This area's full of Wall Street guys. Target-rich environment. Meow. She's obviously familiar with these places. And that gives me an idea how to catch her.
This is Sable Control. What's the situation in Colombia?
Scared the hell.
1034. Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired. Nearest officer, please proceed to Manhattanville.
Felicia's leading me on a chase, but that's what's gonna help me find her. By feeding all the past locations into an algorithm, I can narrow down her likely point of origin. Got it. I was too late to stop her here. But one or two more locations should give me enough data to pinpoint her hideout. All this for little old me?
Police reports show a rash of break-ins recently. The victim of one of them is here with us now. What happened, ma'am?
Well, my business was broken into. A flower shop.
Who breaks into a flower shop? I was cleaned out. I couldn't believe it. I thought the area was safe. I see Spider-Man around all the time.
My dear, you learned the hard way the sad truth about Spider-Man. He only cares about the...
Felicia's close to her goal, and I've still got way too big an area to search. Gotta narrow it down. Every data point helps. Who she robbed, where they live. There it is. I think Lonesome Pinky lives here. Stealing from a country singer. She's getting creative. But I'm getting closer. One more ought to do it.
All units be advised, break-in reported in progress. Backup needed in the meatpacking district. Over.
No, not...
Wow, you all forgot your keys?
He's lighting up! Quit moving! Got him! What's wrong with you guys? End 'em! Get back!
Pro tip, if you're not good at breaking or entering, maybe don't pull a B&E.
This is Sable Control. The boss wants a sit rep on the garrison in Chelsea.
Outpost X-ray under attack. It's the demon.
One more location should give me the data I need to find Black Cat. By my rough estimate, she's got about 49 million in loot. I reach her before she gets to 50 and she might go straight. Oh man, that's the gallery where they keep the Jade Tiger. That's worth a cool million. I've got to run my algorithm and find Felicia, quick. Found her hideout. Gotta get there before she leaves town. God, how much I love photography.
All units, officers are in pursuit of multiple hostile vehicles.
Here's your stuff. Uh-oh. Bomb in the truck. Gotta neutralize it. Oh, I get it. You demons have backup waiting just up the street to make me think I'm winning and then dash my hopes, right? Bomb in that truck. Gotta get it away from civilians. There's a bomb in the truck. Gotta disable it. Just like that movie with the bomb on the bus. What was it called? Fastness, super quick? Nah, that wasn't it.
As I warned, Nostradamus-like, after Spider-Man recklessly took down Wilson Fisk without preparing for the consequences, our streets are now filled with aspiring gangsters, each trying to out-psycho the other. My next guest is lucky to have survived an armed robbery. Sir, we're glad you're okay.
Thanks. It was nuts. These dudes walk in like they own the place, waving guns around.
Appalling. When a businessman is afraid to make an honest living.
Yeah, it was a lifesaver that Spider-Man came along and stopped him.
Weren't you listening? He caused the problem! Forgive me for raising my voice. I'm emotional at the thought of what you went through. Jared, our caller seems shaken. Let's let him go.
I'm fine.
Goodbye!
Demons are getting worse than Fisk ever was. Okay, kids. You can't play nice. You lose your armor-piercing toys. demons are out of control, terrorizing the whole city. Demons are after some serious financing.
All units be advised, a kidnapping was just reported.
Wow, street performers are getting good. This guy almost looks just like Spiderman.
Attention all units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Report came in from near Ansonia. Over.
Freedom Tunnel. Before Feast started, this was a haven for New York's homeless. Mostly abandoned now. Good hiding spot. Must be a hidden entrance or something. Bingo. This looks like everything she stole. Financial data on the Maggia crime families. She trying to blackmail them? Wow. First time I caught Felicia, she was trying to steal this. Looks like she finally went back to finish the job. What's this?
Spider, you raced here to redeem me, didn't you? You're adorable. And cute, too. Which is why I made you something more flattering. If you've got it, flaunt it.
This couldn't all have just been a game, could it?
Spider-Man, the Black Cat just robbed the police department's evidence lockup.
What? How? That place is like Fort Knox.
All those cats you found? When they were all together in the evidence room, they linked up, boosted their signal, and deactivated the alarms. No one even saw her sneak in.
She knew I'd find the cats and report them to you. She played me, again. What'd she take?
Just her old costume and gear.
She let me find 50 million worth of loot just so she could get her stuff back. Which means she's got something even bigger planned.
Wow. Gotta give her credit. She played you good.
Are you smiling? You sound like you're smiling.
Gotta go.
Not long ago, the demons committed another heinous act of terrorism when they took a tour bus and all of its occupants hostage. We have one of those occupants here with us now, a Mrs. Edna Packer of Edina, Minnesota. What happened, ma'am?
Well, these horrible men in masks came on board with guns and held us all hostage. I thought I'd never see my kids again. And then the police saved us, and Spider-Man, of course. He was so brave.
Mrs. Packer, I'm so glad you're safe. And also that I can enlighten you about Spider-Man. You're from out of town. So you don't know what a menace he is.
But he saved me and my husband.
But look at the big picture. Do you have these kind of crimes in Edina?
Oh, certainly not.
And do you have Spider-Man in Edina?
No.
And that is not a coincidence. You're welcome, Mrs. Packer. I consider explaining these things a public service.
I bet you guys get great reception up here. Boy, they really didn't want me going in. Which means I'm going. Booyah! MJ, I'm at the first location on your list, and guess what I found?
Demons?
Give the lady a prize. See if you can figure out what they're up to, while I introduce myself. full of homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons! Reinforcements! Unless you're just Natalie dressed paparazzi? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Peter, that location's a clearinghouse for donations to these charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running. Which it looks like is their real priority. Backup guys get here so fast! I know it's not the 6th train! More demons! How do you guys tell each other apart? I mean, there's only so many...